Hi guys, Nadeja here. Welcome to my channel, Live and Align. I wanted to speak really quickly and just make a quick statement because I am beyond tired of hearing about this. What do you bring to the table stuff? I need somebody to help me out because it seems like nobody takes the time to get to know anyone anymore for who they are and just their quality, character. Everyone's out. Either the women are looking for money from the men and what you can take care of me, I want you to take care of me. Or the men are looking for, oh, I need a traditional, humble, loyal, domesticated woman who also has her stuff together, aka six figures or a degree or networks, connection, power moves. It's like everyone's trying to make broker business deals. I don't ever hear anyone saying we got to know each other. I liked his character, his qualities. Yeah, he had some things going on for himself, but I liked who he was and how he treated me. Yeah, she was sweet and she actually was cool. She was a homebody. She didn't, run the streets. She didn't party. She didn't have a long list of bodies that, that I had to kind of overcome. She really was like a chill person. I never hear that anymore. Everything is what do you bring to the table? AKA, if I get with you, what will I get out of it? What can you give to me that will help build me up? Why do we do that? Why it just seems like long gone are the days where anyone takes a moment and just says, hey, he's cute. I like him. I wonder what he's all about. It's, hey, I like him. He's cute. I wonder how much money he has and how soon can he start paying my bills. That's a prostitute. I don't give a damn what anyone says. If you're trying to exchange your body for money or goods or services, like, that's a prostitute. So what? You have a higher, you want to have more stipulations attached to making it happen. You still are giving yourself in exchange for a material item. And guys who say y'all want a traditional woman, I want someone who's so loyal, who's so this and that, and who will hold me down and be there no matter what. I don't necessarily agree with that, but at the same time, I kind of understand what you're saying. But are you going to be that traditional man? Is she going to get to stay home and just rear the kids? Do you want that? She's going to make sure that when you come home, you have your dinner ready. She's going to do your laundry. She's going to iron your clothes. I don't like ironing. I do not. I'll make sure your joint ain't wrinkled, but we're going to put it on dry, on high, and we're going to hang it up right out the dryer. I don't iron nothing. Do I even have I have an ironing board. I never use it. Just FYI. I don't like ironing. But yeah, what are we doing? Please, somebody help me, because I talked to somebody before and I was like, and fellas and ladies, help me if I'm wrong. The person who you meet has to tell you if you bring value to them or not. They have to interact with you. Let me change this camera angle. They have to interact with you and they have to say, oh, okay, I like that when we talk, you make me calm. I like that when we talk, you make me think. You stimulate my mind. Wow, you bring me peace when we talk. You're always calm and you're always of this demeanor. And wow, you ask me questions that challenge me. And I like go do research. And when we talk, it's cool. And I laugh with you. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy interacting with you. Not, hey, if I get with you, what are you going to bring? What are you bringing to the table? What are you going to show me? Get to know me and find out. First, let me see if I even like you. Then you can see if you like me back. How about if I don't even like you and I tell you, hey, I'm a published author and I can sew and I like to make sure my house is taken care of. I like to make sure my house is clean and that, children are cared for. I don't really hang out in the streets and I just stay home. What do you do with that? Do you even like that? Does that move you? Is that something that's a good fit for your life? And what if I meet you and you have this portfolio and you're this six-figure guy, but you're an asshole? Excuse me. Oops. Or you're a jerk and you're not a person that's very nice and you tell me how tall you are and how much money you make. And you can't speak life into me and I don't speak life into you because I don't like you and you don't like me. Maybe I'm boring to you. Maybe when I talk about alignment and vibration and manifesting and creating my own reality, you think that I'm some hippie chick and you don't like that. So I would have to meet somebody. First, I would have to know myself well enough where I was comfortable in who I was. And no matter who I came across, I was me. Okay, that's the first step. So I am comfortable and secure in who I am. And I have no problem sharing that I believe in protection and divine manifestation and alignment and things belonging together and things not belonging together, having certain feelings about being at peace and good vibes and not having good vibes. So I function in that way. That works for me. Other people, not so much. But then we would have to talk and get to know each other. And it couldn't just be with an agenda of intentional, let me dig in your pocket and let me see what you got. Let me see what networks you can do. Can we build a 6-figure empire together? What if that's not my thing? And men, when y'all leave with money, don't get mad when she wants some of it. I met a guy one time, kept talking about all his money, and then tried to say I was after it. I never wanted nothing from you. Never wanted nothing from you. Anyway, he and I were so incompatible. But if people just say, hey, are we compatible? Do we get along? Without talking about any materialistic stuff. Just you as a person, me as a person. Do we get along? Do we vibe? Do we click? Do we have commonalities? Are we compatible? Do we like the same thing? Don't ask me about my money. Don't ask me about how much money I make from selling my books. Don't ask me about, let's just talk. Maybe I can write something for you. I love to write. That is my natural talent. I love to write. It's nothing for me to write a book. You give me the information. You don't need AI. I hate AI. When it comes to that thing when they use it for writing books, I do not like that. I think that's cheating and I don't think that's accurate for a person to slap their name on a piece of work that a computer put together from 3 or 4 sentences. I don't agree with that. You can disagree. We can respectfully disagree. That's okay. But tell me about what this is, guys. This whole bring to the table, what do you bring to the table thing? I need to know. Because if you're a guy, say you're over 6 foot, that's supposed to be something. But I'm 5'3". I've dated guys over 6'4". I've dated guys over 6'1". You give them a hug and it's not really, you hug them, but you come up to their chest, you come up to their belly button. What's going on? It's really funny. But, that's not, we got to be over 6 foot, 6 figures. Because you'll meet a tall guy who thinks that he's, what do they call it, high value. I remember I saw this thing one time and, this guy was saying he was high value because he was 6'4". But he was such a jerk. He was 6'4". He owned 6 figures and he was talking about the percentage of people in the world that are 6 feet. And he was counting that as like a thing. Okay, you're desirable as far as aesthetics, but you're a jerk. Like, what woman's going to sit with you and really be cool with you while you're telling her that you don't need to tell her where you're going and what you're doing, but she better report to you? Ooh, not going down on this over here. But I probably wouldn't be his cup of tea, and he sure enough wasn't mine. So you classify yourself as high value, but I don't see you as high value. A lot of other women out there wouldn't see you as high value. The women that were on that panel did not see him as high value either. So a person is high value to whom they attract. They're not just high value in a cookie cutter standard of high value because everybody doesn't want those things. Some women want a man who can farm, who can hunt, who knows how to build something with his hands, who, when it comes down to it and their money won't mean jack in its survival time, a man who can actually go ahead and hold the fort down. Some women actually want that. Some women want a guy who can build who can shoot a gun, who knows how to skin an animal or knows how to fish and bring food home, who knows how to build some type of a fortress or some type of a makeshift sleep tent or something if they're out in the woods, and he can do something like that. What will your 6 feet and 6 figures do then? Some women want a man who can actually do stuff, build stuff, who's more of an earthy person. who knows about how to get water out the ground. So I honestly want to sum it up like this. To each person, only you can say what a person brings to the table in your life. I don't want to hear, like, the guy that I was dating, he was like, what do you bring to the table? First of all, if you're asking me after we've been dating for 6 months, I bring nothing to the table for you. Nothing. Because if you have to ask and you've gotten to know me and you talk to me and you've seen me at all, as far as who I am, my quality, my character, my morals, how I take care of my home, how I do this and that, then I don't do anything for you. And that's exactly right now why we're not an item. And vice versa. You smoke, you drink, you gamble, you run the streets, you want to party. I don't want that. So he would have thought he brought this to the table, and he thought he did. He said what he brought to the table. In my mind, I'm like, that doesn't do anything for me. So even though you feel you brought something to the table, you really didn't. You need to get with someone who feels like those qualities and characteristics are usable in their life, who see value in what you bring. So each person has to define if the qualities of a person just being themselves is valuable to them. Period. The person can't come and tell you what they bring to your life and if it's of value. Only you can say if it's valuable. Only you can say if it's valuable. So guys, please keep that in mind. I just get so tired every time I hear, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? I'm like, let's just get to know each other. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that, because I'm not going to answer it. I'm going to say, let's get to know each other, and then you'll see if I'm of value in your life or not. And I'll see if you're of any in mine. Just because you feel like you bring stuff to the table doesn't mean it's valuable or usable or even something that person wants. You're 6'4" and you make 6 figures. And your conversation is low. Your vibration is beneath the depths of hell. Like, you're of no value to me. You don't talk about energy, positivity. I need that. You don't bring that. So what you feel you bring to the table is like, okay, worthless to me and to millions of other women out there who don't have any value in that. Some women want a dude that knows how to drive a tractor. Can you grow some food for ourselves and our family? Can you do that? So that's what I wanted to say today. I didn't mean to be this long. I'm only almost over 13 minutes. But please, guys, let me know what you think about this whole value to the table thing, because I'm so tired of, and when I said that to him, I was like, you have to tell me what I bring to the table in your life. He was like, oh, I'd rather you just tell me nothing. I'm like, it has to be nothing to you, because you've seen me operate, and the qualities that are in me naturally of who I am, you don't see any value in it. So to you, I don't bring anything to the table. But then to other people, I bring so much. And that's where I belong. I belong where you see the value in me and you want me in your world. And that's how it is. Some people are okay without having people in their world anymore. And if you feel like you can live without me, then I shouldn't be there. Doesn't mean I don't have value. Just means that what I bring is not for you. And that's okay. And what you bring is not for me. Everybody's not for everybody. Everybody's not for everybody. So let's keep that in mind, guys, and chime in and let me know, because I'm curious as to if y'all feel like I'm crazy or if what I say makes sense. And my point, and let me know, is that only that other person can tell you what you bring into their life and if it's valuable. Only that person that you're in a relationship with can say, hey, you bring value to my life based off of how you are. Because if I say I clean and I do laundry every week and I stay home and I cook, I write and I work. If as a guy you don't see value in that, then only you can tell me if that's valuable to you or not. But that's just my opinion. Let me know.